What is going on, y'all? It's SK13. Welcome back to the channel. In today's video, I'm gonna be talking about mirrors. The stock mirrors on the Aprilia RS 660 are, I would say good if you're going slow. Like the speed I'm going right now, they look fine, right? The problem with them is when you're riding fast or in the high RPM range, they vibrate so much, you literally cannot see anything out of them. And living in California, having that visual of, what's behind you is very important, just because there's a lot of popos everywhere you go. So you gotta be on the lookout. You know what I'm saying? So I have been cross-shopping some mirrors, for replacements, and just trying to figure out which ones to get. So there's two types that I could find. Basically direct replacements. They would go where the stock mirrors are right now and mount up there. And then there are bar end ones. Direct replacement wise, there are multiple ones from Rizoma. First off, it's the Rizoma Veloce. So it's a similar style as stock, but a little bit more slim, sharp, and stylish, I guess. It does have LED turn signals integrated into the mirror too. I haven't really seen anyone rocking these though. Does it still vibrate a lot? I mean, who really knows, just because there's not many testimonials to go off of, right? But these things are pricey. They come in at $316 each side. So yeah, that's one option. Then we have the Rizoma Genesee, however you say it. Similar style to the Veloce, but it comes in different colorways. There's no integrated turn signal though, so that's the key differentiation there. Also no testimonials of people rocking these, so who knows how they actually are and how they actually function in terms of vibration. But price wise, they are cheaper than the Veloce, but still pricey. They come in at $205 for each side. Then we have the most popular ones that Rizoma has to offer, the Rizoma Stealth. These look unique and also look incredibly stylish. They come in 3 different colorways from what I could find, and you can turn the mirror so that when it is not open, they basically look like added winglets for the front end. This folding and down capability that it has is beneficial for when you're at the track, so that instead of taking the mirrors off as part of like the track prep, which tracks would require you to not have your rear view mirrors on. So just by simply turning it, you not bypass that requirement, but you meet that requirement. So it's a lot more convenient for them. Saves you a lot of labor. So do the vast majority of people who you see rocking these mirrors like the Rizoma Stealth track their bike? Probably not. But per testimonials that I've seen from other people that have these on their RS 660, I did hear that they vibrate less, but due to their super slim nature, visibility is not the greatest. They are pretty pricey as well, so they come in at $479, but per pair. So I guess if you were to replace both, it's still cheaper than that initial, the Rizoma Veloce ones. Then we have bar ends. I really dig this style. It looks really clean and it's minimalistic, which I absolutely love. If you do bar ends though, it looks like you'll have to obviously get some mirror block offs, just because once you remove the OEM ones, it's gonna leave behind some holes. Unless of course you wanna rock the holes, or you wanna rock the OEM mirrors and the bar ends together. I was only able to find 2 kinds, both by CRG. There's the CRG Hindsight. They have the regular Hindsight, and then also the lane splitting version. Key difference is just The lane splitting version folds so that if you're splitting lanes, you know, makes it a little bit more slimmer. So it's a very simple shape, circular. Not much to say about this one. It is small, but it does the job. In terms of vibrations, I haven't really heard too much about it. The handlebars do vibrate a lot, so I suppose you could control the vibration of the mirror just by gripping the handlebar tighter when needed, like when you're actually trying to look in the mirror. But would love to hear people's thoughts about, you know, this one. In terms of cost, it is $95 for each side. Obviously the lane splitting version is a little bit more expensive compared to just the regular hindsight. Then there is the CRG Aero. This one is definitely one of my favorites. It is simple, but looks stylish and clean at the same time. It's definitely bigger than the CRG hindsight, so visibility is going to be a little bit better. Same concerns though in terms of like the lack of testimonials with this one. So would love to hear people's thoughts on these, like if you've had them or you know people that do. Price wise, it's just a little bit more than the CRG hindsights. These come in at $125 each. I also believe the Rizoma brand has their own version that's similar to the CRG, but it's more pricey and there's less flexibility for options in terms of how you want to place the mirror. I feel like I've definitely seen other bar end mirrors that people have, but there's so many brands out there to like sift through. What are some brands from your perspective that I should maybe look into outside of CRG? If you have any recommendations, let me know in the comments down below. All right, so say you go the bar end route, then what about these block off plates? There are so many different types of block off plates. I think I'd probably just get something very simple. I don't need the fancy block offs with turn signals that are integrated, since I have them on the headlights now because of the tune with the up map. So I don't really need that functionality. So I wouldn't really pay a premium to have extra turn signals. That doesn't make any sense. But in regards to block off plates, I mean, is there a brand that you guys prefer or have had a good experience with? I like a clean, minimalistic look, so that's probably, you know, what I'm going to be looking for if I do go down this route. So overall, you know, there's so many options, but which one to get? To be honest, I love the Rizoma Stealths and the CRG Aeros. Those two are probably my top two. They are two very different styles. I'm not sure if I can justify dropping $5 on a set of mirrors, aka like the Rizoma Stealths, for primarily their looks, just if we're being honest. Outside of that, they are not just style-wise, but like the way you would use the mirrors, it is functionally different. With the Rizomas, you know, you can continue looking at the angle that you use with the OEM mirrors, aka forward and to the left a little bit or to the right. But with the bar ends, you would have to, you know, force yourself to look down a little bit more towards the handle, and especially if you have the mirror facing downward, then obviously you might even have to move your hand a little bit. I did hear that even for the Rizomas, you do have to shift your arms a little bit out of the way to see out of them, just because they're super slim. But yeah, just pros and cons that I've been kind of thinking about in terms of, you know, which one to maybe go with. Unless of course you guys have some other options, so definitely let me know. The only concern with the bar end though is if you see on my right side right now, I do have my brake lever guard. I do really like that thing, so I would prefer to keep it. So if I did get a bar end, I might just get one on the left side. Would that look goofy or what? I don't know, maybe the asymmetrical look will be cool. Alright, anyway, so which one would you guys choose from and why? I want to hear your thoughts because I'm just hella stuck. I don't know which one to get. Comment down below and let's chat. Anyways, guys, that brings us to the end. As always, thumbs if you enjoyed it. Vaporize that sub button if you loved it. And I will catch y'all in the next one. Peace.